This 3-plus-year-old podcast contains opinions, criticisms, and viewpoints that I could better explain now, don't agree with, or just don't possess anymore. I understand that these are not quality art. If I could do them again today, I would do them significantly better. I wanted to upload these here with that transparency. I cannot express how the other host feels about this. Welcome to EXP!
Ow. Wow, you just caused that thing to red bar so fast.
Should I do that again?
Yes.
Let's do it again. Maybe we should turn down the sensitivity. Just a little bit. Yeah. Welcome to EXP.
Yeah.
See? It's a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm not
better.
peeking all over the place.
Yay.
Yeah. We did it.
Yay. We're kind of professional.
Johnny doesn't think we're fucking professional.
Nope, not at all. It's okay.
It's okay as long as we believe it in our heart of hearts. Do you believe it? I believe.
Wow, thanks Naruto. Believe it.
Oh no, I gotta punch you and then you become my best friend.
Okay, go. Ow.
Believe it.
Friends?
Yeah. Isn't that good writing? Fuck yourself.
Yay. So, I'm Capricola.
I'm Noah, or Adurna Nagra.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, just one up me.
Oh, okay, I'm
Fucking care.
I
I don't even fucking care.
I am fucking care.
I don't even care.
I don't care.
I don't even care. Do you want a tree?
Care. I'm so sorry. You want a tree?
I don't. So what's going on with you?
That's pretty cool. I wanted to go see some movies at the theatre. Some hype movies at the theatre, and then I spent some time recording for another podcast.
Oh, good.
Not really a podcast, but
You were just dicking around.
one that was Dallas. I dicked around.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought we were talking about was Dallas.
Two, spent time with Randy, and we talked about the Broforce stuff. It's not really going to be a podcast. It's going to be hyper edited.
Ooh.
And split up into videos.
Hyper
edited.
Ow. I see. Well, what other movies did you see? Because I know about the one we were talking about. Mm-hmm. And what's the other one you saw?
What?
You said you've seen movies.
Oh, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. I considered that 2 movies.
Oh. Wait, that was 2 hours long?
Yeah, don't forget the 20 minutes of previews.
Fuck that.
So, like, 3 hours of sitting there in the theater scratching my ass.
Great.
Like, fuck you, Zack Snyder.
Great. Awesome. So glad I didn't go. Glad I worked.
Yeah, you'd probably have to be like, get up, like, I need to do something.
I do. It's just what I do. You don't believe me now. I'm telling you.
But video games are
No, they're not an exception.
See, but you said they were
I
exception
understand
before.
that. They are technically, but movies are harder for me. Like, with a video game, I'm actually doing something, but with movies, I'm just like...
What if it was a 4D movie? You know, where they got all the shit that interacts with you?
Yeah, but I don't want people coming up near me either. That's like watching a movie and they're like, oh, I'm gonna tickle you, and you're like, no, stay away, please. Like, get away.
Come on.
Ticklish little feet. No, I don't want you anywhere near me. I'm
taking your feet.
What the fuck?
I'll take your fucking feet.
What the fuck are 4D movies anyway?
They're...
I want to be where the people are. Get in the fucking water! And then they just drag you in, like... I don't understand.
Well, no, like, it'd be like, you put on your 3D glasses, the movie's in 3D. It's usually done at theme parks, and then they're like, hey,
make out.
the guy's driving on a bumpy road. Your seats are shaking.
That's 4D to you?
That's 4D.
That has everything. So you're telling me without the whole movie, right? Without the whole thing, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen without the movie, right?
What are you telling me? What are you talking about?
It's a 4D movie because when you're watching the movie, it does something also with the movie. Like,
it does something to coincide with the movie, yeah.
But you're telling me if the movie wasn't showing, it wouldn't do that?
Are you trying to say that fucking theaters are that rowdy?
No, I'm just saying it's a 4D movie. That's like saying, like, I could see where you're saying 3D movie because you're gonna take the 3D with you, regardless if you're at home or you're at the theater. But you said a 4D movie, so you're telling me I gotta take the ride with me at home in order to get that whole 4D experience?
What are you talking about? You don't take it with you.
I understand that. Never mind. I'm over it.
I'm so confused.
You said it's a 4D movie.
Yeah.
So, without the movie, right?
Yeah.
That bumpy road part wouldn't happen. So while I'm on this ride, nothing's gonna happen as long as I don't have the movie.
Yeah, they usually.
It's still a fucking 3D movie with outside interactions. That's different than a 4D movie.
No, that is a 4D.
That's not a 4D movie.
Actually, if you want to be technical, you know what fucking 4D is? The fourth dimension is time. Fuck off.
There you go. We've always had.
You
4D
transcend time when you watch the movie. You're just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
like, it's false advertising. I can tell. How the fuck did we get so loud so fast?
I don't know, because we got excited talking about dumb fucking 4D movies.
And then you're like, I don't know what that means. What do you mean you don't know what it means?
I don't know what it means.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Thanks, Mickey Mouse.
Just like sitting there like, oh man, you know what's gonna be 4D movie? The fucking Flash. See, because he transcends time a lot.
Yeah.
And it just like sits there and you're just sitting there in your chair and you're like, oh, I bet we better walk outside. And you like walk outside the theater and it's this desolate apocalyptic wasteland and you're just like,
oh,
I don't know how I did
just
this.
you or everybody who went?
Everybody who went.
No, we're gonna start killing each other.
You're like,
do we have a carpenter who watched this movie? No, too smart? Shit.
I came here for the Alright, kill that kid immediately.
Yeah, eat him. Eat that one.
I like the Flash. That guy too.
God damn it.
I love it. As far as I remember, I don't think Cyborg is getting his own movie.
Was he supposed to?
No, he gets his origin story though.
Oh. Yeah, we don't ever have an origin story for Cyborg.
Cyborg's pretty small.
Yeah.
His origin story. It's
Did he
weird.
just blow up and then they're like, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Do you want to know Cyborg's story? Because I can break it down right now.
No, I don't. I don't really care that much.
He's a football player. His dad works in a scientific lab that works with experimental things. And then he's like, Dad, you never pay attention to me. And then he like dies, like just like mangled. And he's like, I'm gonna work on making him a Frankenstein monster to revive him. And then he gets so frustrated. He's like, no, it's gonna not work. And then he pulls out like experimental technology, and then it fuses his body with technology, rebuilding him.
Yay.
There you go. There's Cyborg.
Great. Now he's a Teen Titan. And then part of the Justice League.
Booyah.
Yeah. That didn't hurt him at all.
Booyah.
Booyah!
Booyah.
Butcha!
Booyah.
Karaba!
Boraicho. Meat.
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 Kusao.
Who fucking gives a shit? Nobody cares about fucking meat. Nobody cares about mocap. They're like, nope, he's legitimate. And I'm
I
like,
know. That's awesome. Whatever. You were the one most excited for mocap.
Because like
actual like.
I'm not even excited for him. I just use him because he bugs people. It's just like, no, this is not talking about mocap.
He's part of the legitimate thing.
I know, it's hilarious, but it's also dumb.
And Mortal Kombat is actually a legit thing inside Mortal Kombat. That's why he's mocap.
Mocap man.
So, there you go. Mocap's real. Well, in my life, I do nothing. So, that's my personal news.
Oh yeah, that's not true. You're moving in.
Oh yeah, that.
Moving on up.
Well, not moving on up. Moving on in.
Moving on in.
It's like a lateral move.
Our house is in the middle of the street. Get used
Oh
to
God.
traffic running into our house.
I didn't see that house. It came out of nowhere. You fucking lie.
You fucking lied.
Like we're just looking at him. No. So, me first, you first. When are we gonna do?
I don't know. So I can talk about Fuller House, and I think I can make a succinct point. You gave me Fuller House. You got fucking Fate Zero. You got the Intelligence series, and I got.
No. Wait a minute. That's not fair.
Oh yeah, it wasn't fair to give me garbage purposefully.
You're right.
I'm upset.
Be upset. I don't fucking care.
I want your opinion. Yeah, it is garbage.
Well, because the only reason I gave it to you is because for distinct reasons. But, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Pick guy.
I'll go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you gave me Fuller House.
I did.
You
No,
fucking asshole.
please. Give us a synopsis about the entire
Oh, no, it's your job.
ideology.
Oh, it's your job.
It's my job?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You give the synopsis summary, and then I'd fucking.
No, you've got to try, and then I got to tell you you're doing it wrong, and then. No, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Fuller House is full of this. Oh shit! I gotta not be condescending in the summary. Fuller House is a sequel series that nobody wanted to Full House. Shit.
Fuller House. Fuller House is basically a sequel to Full House, where it now follows 3 of the characters from Full House as they're turned into adults. There you go. Go ahead.
Wow, what a great story. I'm glad you fucking.
Oh, and they have kids.
Fucking dead kids.
No, their dad's dead.
They're gonna be dead.
Oh. You think so?
I'm gonna kill them.
Alright.
I'm gonna fucking renewed for a second season, my ass. Fucking kill
They
everybody.
did too.
I know.
Like, after 3 days.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, guy. Go ahead.
Okay. What do I start with? I mean, honestly, what the fuck do I start with? Oh, Jesus. Every second was painful. Every second.
Well, let's preface this first. Have you seen any Full House whatsoever?
Of course I fucking have.
Have
Everybody
you-
has.
Well, no, that's not true.
Everybody who watched fucking TV has watched a little bit of Full House. Have I fucking marathoned
Well, no,
the entire series?
That's what I mean.
No.
How much have you seen? Is it just a lot? Is it a little? Is it as
You
little
do
as
realize
forget?
I watched a shit ton of TV. And
Yes,
Full
I
House-
understand that.
Full House is all a lot.
Yes.
I hated a lot of it. Okay, I didn't actually hate it then because I was a dumb kid and didn't have taste.
Okay. Well, okay, go.
You know that to be true.
Well, you don't have taste now, so I
Why
mean.
don't you go fuck yourself?
Ha!
You did it!
Go ahead. As I'm dying over here.
Yeah, you're fucking dying.
Just give us the story. Like, what happened?
That...
Like, something.
Can we just fucking... The story? Really?
Yeah.
Because it just... Oh, the wacky misadventures of cameos from previous
Yeah.
series because we decided, hey, nostalgia sells a series.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if it's good. Literally no one remembers that Space Jam is awful. The thing is, like, it's just fucking episodes of WoW bickering and then fucking, well, better get that nostalgia joke in here. And I was like, I didn't think it would be too bad because I thought they just referenced their own series. Be like, hey,
Right.
look, it's just like that. The first episode is about the most garbage one because they're like literally a side-by-side comparison
I know.
of like one of their episodes and like that.
First episode.
And I'm like, that's garbage. Fuck you. Fuck you, John Stamos. He produced it. He's the reason it exists.
Are you serious? I didn't know that. Neat.
What was he doing for work?
He did yogurt, and then he had a show for a season, I believe.
Yeah, and then he's like, what do people really like? I'll tell you what the kids like. They like Fuller House. They like nostalgia. They like shows that they didn't
Right,
actually
yeah.
like. They were just on a lot.
Which, yeah, I agree. My main thing about it is that I was kind of not really looking forward to it, but I was kind of excited to see what they were going to do. What I was hoping that they were going to do is not exactly what they did. What they did was that they're like, sorry, where they're like, have a whole bunch of fucking nostalgia. They're punching in.
In the first episode.
Right. Well, in episodes after that, and instead of doing where I would have loved where it was its own independent thing, like, yes, the cameos were appreciated, but the entire Fuller House thing is cameo after cameo after cameo after cameo after cameo.
Like, literally, there's applause for someone walking into a room, like, and yes, that's the nature of a sitcom, but, like, this is literally, like, worse. Because they're like, oh, look, it's the guy!
Well, see, and the thing is that most of the time, they don't even act. They just do, like, their cut it out, and then that's it. For, like, another 10 minutes, and then he has another line. Like, it's not even, like...
Joey, like, wobbled.
Yeah.
That was weird. I'm like, are you just, like, fat and old?
I don't know.
Told.
And John Stamos makes a lot more sense, because John Stamos is, like, in most of the episodes. Well, not most of the episodes, but in a lot more than everyone else. So...
Okay.
Let's talk about...
Can we run down the fucking...
cast?
Okay, let's do it, yeah.
Yeah.
So do we start with the fucking references, or do we start with the fucking characters?
Let's talk... First, let's just do it in the order that it's presented. So, cameos first.
I don't think that's true, but alright.
Well, yeah, because you don't really get to know the characters until later. But most of the cameos are... Are you talking about non-related, like, characters to the show? Like, characters...
We just go, like, random order, okay. We got John Stamos as Jesse. Elvis, guys.
Yep.
It wasn't funny then, and it's not funny now.
Mm-mm.
Alright, next character. Because that's pretty much it. He's the cool guy. Married to Rebecca Donald.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
You can't even pronounce the last name.
Rebecca Donaldson Katsopoulos.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't pronounce it, I'm just upset. I'm like, wow, okay, I don't care.
And out of all of those reoccurring characters, she's the one that I could stand the most. Out of all of them.
Not really. I didn't fucking give a shit. I was like, oh look, she has the baby thing. She's really obsessed with babies. Babies. Like,
Yeah, but that wasn't the only obsession she had. See, every other character had like that one niche thing that they were like, okay, you know, like with Danny Tanner. I can't remember.
he's a clean freak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was this whole thing on the show, and that's all.
The father to everybody else. And just he's like a talk show host, which comes up because everybody needs to leave because they've gone into better things, which is what the fucking show should have done. Just fucking Danny Tanner's like, yo, I'm gonna leave this house to you, DJ.
Well,
and in the pilot, they're like, oh, well, we're selling the house.
yeah.
And then DJ's like, it's hard being a single mom.
That's not how it went. Shut up.
And everybody's like, I heard it on the baby monitor. We're gonna give you the house. Oh, okay, that sounds
Well, they
pretty
don't
neat.
give her the house. She gets to live in the house. It's not giving her the house. She gets to live in it. Different. Basically, the entire thing is that let's just try and run this down as fast as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
we
not
have
as painful. Okay,
Right.
obviously, because you know
So-
how fucking. All right, Steve Hale, who is the voice of Aladdin. Steve Hale, who is played by the voice of Aladdin. DJ's ex-boyfriend, which
well,
became a nuisance in this fucking series. I was just like,
oh yeah, he's creepy and stalkery.
I was like, come on, he wasn't like that before. Just let him have it.
Right. Yeah.
He's obviously a lot cooler before and fucking amazing, romantic, sweet, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah. And then you got, was it Beard Man?
I don't remember his name, to be honest.
Beard Man?
Joey? No, not Joey.
John. Matt Harmon.
Matt Harmon, that's it. And basically, the entire the way that it rained down the show was DJ Tanner's looking for
A man.
A man.
But she's not really looking for a man. But she's looking for a man.
Yeah, she's not looking for a man, but she's looking for a man. And the same thing with the other two. They're always like, no, we don't need a man. Oh, let's get a man. Well, except for Stephanie. Stephanie was always like, I need a man.
Stephanie's like, I need a party.
Yeah. And there's a couple things I want to discuss.
I really do want to discuss about her.
Let's just go through the main cast then, because I feel like
Okay, let's go with Dave Coulier. He's a jokey comedian. Ha 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 ha! Funny that he makes jokes that aren't funny. Joey Gladstone.
Bob Saget we talked about.
The other Harmon. No. And the other Harmon who's the father. The twins exist.
Not Mary Kate and Ashley twins. They don't exist.
Fernando.
Ugh! I don't fucking want to even talk about Fernando. How fucking irritating.
The divorced C of
Latin motherfucker.
Of Gibbler.
Yeah.
So Kenny Gibbler. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, awesome. Remember the wacky neighbor character that's always in every sitcom? Well, that's Kenny Gibbler. Oh man, I just did another character. Well, nailed that one down. All right, cool. She's older and she wants to stay in the house too to help DJ. Cool. Wow, that was done. It's almost like I can just nail these down because they're one note and almost entirely dumb. DJ is mom.
Well, she's the one that's mostly different. Like, she's... Well, like,
I can nail her personality down as mom.
Well, no. Well, yes. But there's a lot more to her than just that. There's mom.
Like, I'm not saying that as a fucking gender, like a stereotyping asshole. But a mom attitude and personality is entirely her thing.
Yeah, I guess.
She was like she seemed a lot fucking smarter and a lot fucking like more interesting in the fucking previous Fuller House.
Yeah. And they really made her stupid.
They made her dumb, made her kind of naive, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Now, I'm not saying that Fuller House before had the most fucking, like, dynamic or fucking fleshed out characters, but at least...
At Full House or Fuller House?
Full House.
You said Fuller House.
Comparatively, Fuller House had better... Like, they were better as children, where they were doing more.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because I still hate baby things, because it's just like, oh, look, the baby's on screen because cute. Ha 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 ha, I want to kill myself.
Okay.
Is there a reason? No. But look at the cute baby. Haha, give us money. Watch the TV show. You need to watch cute babies. I hate you.
Then we have Jodie Sweetin as Stephanie Tanner.
Okay, I'll actually admit something. Growing up, I did enjoy Stephanie a lot more.
I did too.
I always enjoyed Stephanie because she was smart, sly, cunning. It's weird.
Yeah.
She actually did things other than be like, I'm be cute.
Yeah. I agree.
She was a lot better and fucking great. And I was like, cool, that's awesome. And, you know, I was like, man, this is like, what the fuck? It ended in like 94, so the reruns went until like 2004.
Yeah, something like that.
So, of course, I fucking saw reruns until I grew up.
Well, Stephanie, I agree.
And I was
even in this one, is still the best character for me. And there's a couple reasons on why of this.
One,
she actually
is hot. Two, that's not a character, and she's fucking damn. DJ, it's weird because DJ, I was like, oh, she's kind of attractive in the earlier series, but like nothing changed about her, and I was like, oh,
you're just like, oh, okay,
yeah, she's all right. Basically. I mean, we're not rating characters based on attractiveness, but Jesus Christ. Stephanie, who is DJ's younger sister, who becomes a DJ. See, that's the joke.
See, but the best thing about Stephanie for me was she actually had some of the better jokes in the entire series. Now, did they make me laugh? Not really, but were they still pretty good? Yes.
It's clever or witty? Maybe.
Yeah, like the DJ, like every so often she'd be like, I'm DJ Tanner, and she's like, I'm the actual DJ Tanner. There were a couple of good ones like that.
She's essentially the gateway to get cameos on there that aren't the original cast.
Basically.
Cool. No, like the thing is like she decided, oh man, I'm gonna stop being a DJ and come help you.
Yeah, well, she doesn't stop being a DJ.
She's canceling all her tour dates because, reasons. Alright, so fucking the children. I let's say the children for last, because why not? Because
Okay.
you know how much I fucking enjoy children just being children. Child actors are no excuse. Just because you're a bad actor means you're a bad actor. Don't give someone a fucking pass because they're a child. Are we done with this? Are we done with that preface?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They're bad.
They're all bad.
They're all fucking
They're all
terrible
bad.
actors. Especially Max. That was painful.
Yeah.
Screaming his lines almost. And Max is a 7-year-old son, and I'm just like, yep, no.
Yeah.
Fucking Jackson is the 13-year-old son who's
Who's like J Money and tries to be fucking. I can't with
the
him.
most painful expression of trying to be hip and cool with the kids.
Yeah.
Except these are written by some fucking executive writer, and then looked over by a producer and said, that's not nostalgia enough. Or John Stamos said, I don't know if that's what the kids do today.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And then like, wait, kids use that word bae. But write that in the script. Fuck you.
Yep.
Oh, I hate you. And then fucking Kimmy Gibbler's daughter jumps in.
Lola.
What? No.
What's her name?
Ramona.
Ramona. But
Lola's
I think
Lola's the one that Jackson has a crush on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And
I was thinking that
she's
was
like
the
an
actress's
upstuck bitch, and I'm just like, all right, I guess
Until
you're
he
attracted.
spends $250 on her. But go on.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Putty in your hands, kids. Spend money on kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Fernando and Ramona are the most unexcusable to me.
And the baby, Tommy.
And Tommy doesn't do it
Because baby.
Yeah.
No. They make sure to make use of every new scene that he's in because babies,
Yeah.
they're cute. People like them. For some reason, people are like, man, cute baby? That means good actor, good child actor, good movie, good everything. That excuses everything because it has babies. Why don't you watch the fucking movie Babies? Alright, fuck you. I hate you. I hate people who think that's an excuse. Baby Geniuses made money. I'm still upset. And they're still making more movies because they make money.
Okay. Is that really it? Besides Lola?
Oh my god. The guest stars of the twins that Jesse and Nick
Yeah, Nikki and Alex.
yeah.
It's,
And then Danny Tanner's wife. The two Mexican Russian dancers
yeah.
from the club. Macy Gray comes in
Yeah.
and literally she looks like she hates her fucking life and
She
entire
looks like
performance.
she's been doing crack for a long time.
She's like, I want a Grammy. What am I doing here? I'm right, Macy Gray. Why the fuck are you in Fuller House? You're better than this. You're better than everything this show stands for. You fuck.
Hunter Pierce as himself, which apparently is a baseball player, and I didn't know.
Oh, 100 pence, yeah.
Or Pence? Is it
Pence.
Pence? See, told you. No idea.
Which
who
is
the
an
fuck he
entire plot point of a show because
Stephanie dates Hunter Pence. Did you see that fucking green screen though?
I don't remember what we're talking
Oh
about.
my god, Hunter Pence in the dugout, quote unquote.
Yeah.
The green screen and how garbage that was.
Yeah. But they filmed her on an actual field, which is weird.
Yeah, like. Okay.
Hunter Pence. Great. I love how everyone's so fucking excited. Like, he's a baseball man. I'm just like, okay, I don't care about sports, but really, come on.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you're just trying to shove off some fucking baseball player because baseball. A brief love interest of Stephanie, Darren,
Yeah.
and a brief love interest of fucking DJ. Brief potential love interest of DJ was Tyler.
And then there was Michael Sutton Lee as Harry Takayama, which Stephanie married.
When they were kids, it was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Which, okay. Can I say something about that? Because they flash back to it.
Yeah.
They do what fucking YouTube people do, and they, like, mirror the edges.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, remember this? And then they're like, they should play the episode and have the mirrored edges because originally it was recorded in full screen. I mean, technically. And then they're like, yeah, let's mirror the edges so it kind of mirrors and blur it out. If you watch any YouTube videos that are in full screen originally, and then people put full screen data stuff on screen,
Yeah.
and then show you on YouTube, it's always mirrored on the outside. And well, it's reflected. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen those videos, but if you don't, I mean, you could probably look up anything that's full screen at the time. And it is the worst that they would do that for a high production show.
Yeah.
Like a YouTube video, you can excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
'Cause they
it's
don't have
YouTube
money.
Red, because
Right.
millions.
Yeah.
Because fuck you. That's why. Or just don't show it.
Right.
Or just don't show it. Just saying. You don't have to. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, I could see where that one, because it wasn't like a big thing. I can see why you would flash back to that. So I would say it was necessary for that type of what.
But it looked like garbage.
Yeah, it looked like shit.
It's like it's necessary, but it looked like garbage.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just bitching about the fucking quality of the show, because it's just like, wow, great, what amazing.
Like usually when Netflix has something.
Can we just get to the ending and then talk about the criticisms?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ending.
Okay, do you want me to set it up? Because you haven't missed anything. Character development wise, you have missed
nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
They've always been the same.
In these 12 episodes of horror, you've missed fucking nothing. Last episode was...
She was deciding whether she wanted to date.
one.
Yeah.
Do you want to date a voice of Aladdin, or literally just the fucking McBeard man who's awkward as shit?
Yep.
And then Kimmy Gibbler was also being married while Jesse was renewing his vows, because we have to give him the show.
Yeah.
And Kimmy's like, maybe I should get remarried to Fernando, because Fernando...
I don't want Fernando anywhere near this show. Or near anything, actually. But let's keep going. So,
No, it's good. Great.
basically, the major
You
entire
didn't say
thing...
anything about Fernando, but I guess...
I know, that's why I'm waiting for criticism, because I have a whole fucking shit ton.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it has nothing to do with Jesse and his vows. It has nothing to do with Kimmy getting remarried to Fernando.
Because
Nothing to do with
they spend, like, what was it, 10 minutes, or it feels like an hour. All because she's like, I'm not ready. She goes back in, runs inside, eats some cake. Hey, someone want to go talk to her? Someone goes talk to her. She's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go out there and marry him. Walks out. Oh, that's the joke, because she's just like, oh, I'm gonna redo the thing. And then she's like, I'm not ready. Runs back. So more people go back there and like, hey, you should go out there. Yeah, you should do that. Go back out there. Haha. See, I get it, because she keeps trying to run away.
Right.
And she tries to run away again, and they close off the doors. Like, they're like, no, make a fucking decision. And I was like, oh, okay. That definitely wasn't fucking padding.
Right. And so, what does she end up doing, Noah?
She marries.
Wow.
Wow.
Then basically the entire thing is about DJ and her two boy toys, basically. Where she's like, I don't know which one I should date. And in the end, it doesn't even fucking matter.
I choose me.
Yep.
Wow, what a fucking shitty way to get out of two people's expectations.
She's like, I'm not ready. And you're like, oh, good, be a cunt.
And they're like, well, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, yeah, uh-huh.
You know, there are other people. There are other people. McBeard Man can pretty much get anyone else. He's like, hey, I'm a doctor.
Right. And he's not ugly either. He's not.
He kind of just looks more like a hipster.
Well, I think, no, he doesn't really look like a hipster.
I mean, it's weird because he's like tall, almost bearded.
He's got like a pompadour haircut with a beard, basically.
It's weird as shit.
So, he looks like, he looks good, period. Steve died.
What?
Steve died.
Oh, yeah. See, the thing is like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, he should get it because but like literally he was still there. He's still a guy, and it's just like,
yeah, but like he's so obsessed.
which is dumb because they decided to do that. Oh yeah, that was the ending, by the way.
Yeah.
Weren't you excited? Fuck you. No, let's bitch about it. Bicker and bitch and whine and moan because fuck this show. Which apparently was it John Stamos went on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Reading negative reviews.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, have mercy. And I'm like, oh, fuck you, John Stamos, man.
And they already got a fucking second season.
Fuck you. Well, because everyone's gonna watch it.
Right. Everybody's gonna watch it because it's something that they're like, oh, let's hope they do something.
That's why I don't like entertainment and entertainment being a business. Because it doesn't have to be good in order to make money. And if it makes money, it's good to investors. So, produce another second season. Oh, Firefly isn't making enough money. Cancel it. Sliders isn't making enough money. Cancel it. Actually, Sliders, they were actually falling downhill. But there are other shows that just were like, hey, these are really good concepts for cancel it. Fuck you. Doesn't make as much as Big Bang Theory. Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It was even worse. Anyway, okay, so let me get into why I can't stand Fernando. Okay. His accent is fucking annoying, and you can tell that he's forcing it. You can tell. Every time he...
Sounds like a cartoon character.
Yeah. Every time he rolls an R, I want to punch you in the throat. Every time you talk, I want to punch you in the throat. Whenever you try and act, punch him in the throat. He does nothing. Nothing. He's not funny, he's irritating, and he doesn't provide anything. Same thing with Lola. Or no, Lola.
Are you guys divorced?
No.
No. Hey, Kimmy, why don't you be strong in your convictions like you were before? Oh, because
He's a man.
Because man, I guess.
Exactly. So, which I don't really understand. If they were just going to be like, well, now they're married again. Wouldn't she move out of the house so that she can go live with her new husband?
No.
No. Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the Full House movie, the Full House dynamic is shove everyone in there.
Yeah. So.
I actually counted rooms because I was actually confused on how they were actually fitting everybody in there. It's like, well, you two have to share a room because... and like, fuck you. So I was like sitting there, I was like, okay.
That's what we used to do.
I used to count the room. I was counting the rooms. I was like, okay, so the Oakland twins in Full House. We had Stephanie and DJ essentially had their Odd Couple episode, which was that, and so that was one room. Danny.
Yep.
Joey.
Yep.
John Stamos.
Yep.
Two boys.
Which, by the way, when they show the room that they're like, oh, this is where Nikki and Alex used to live. Yeah, no, because there was a couple ones where they wouldn't sleep in race car beds, and they had it on the opposite side of the house. Like, upstairs in the attic, instead of it being on the right side, from like you facing it from the camera, it was on the left side, and it was a room where...
What a wonder. Inconsistencies for jokes.
And then they're like, oh, and it's just like enough room for like a bunk bed. I was like, no, So dumb. Just so stupid. I couldn't even.
Also, the dog comes back because they had a dog before, so dog.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention that.
Comet Jr.
Steve, he's just too obsessive, and I'm like, wow. So guess who's not going to get the girl, obviously.
Right.
He's going to have a sweet moment, but he's not going to get the girl. Fuck off.
Right. Like, whatever. Kimmy Gibbler's the same. She hasn't changed. She's still annoying.
DJ's just mom, bland, and naive, dumb.
Stephanie is the only one with actual development out of anybody.
I like the wrestling part.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I skimmed headlines. So apparently she did make a WWF or WWE
Did she?
entry, and that's why she did that.
Wait, she was in WWE?
Yeah. Not Stephanie. DJ.
She was actually in WWE?
That's what I skimmed. I read. I mean, I didn't read the article.
Oh, now I gotta look this up.
Do we really have to? I mean,
Yes. Because I want to know.
do you really want me to look it up right now?
No, not right now. Later. Stupid.
That's what I skimmed. I read. So I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, that's pretty neat that you did that. And honestly, I like that a lot better than the rest of the show. I was like, wow, she's really active. Now, what can we say about the show? Oh, the show's garbage. Nope, let's go back to this. Can I watch this over and over again? Please?
Right.
Because I'd rather take this wrestling over this shit. Oh, God. Fuck me.
So,
Jodie Sweetin's hot. That's what I got to say about that. Good.
she's the only one that ever had like an okay joke for me. Like whenever, like when Jackson came downstairs, he's like, "Sorry, I was upstairs in my room erupting my volcano," because he had a
Yeah, and she's just like,
TMI.
can
guy.
you not?
Yeah, like she's like, "Whoa, TMI." See, it's not funny, but at least it's smart. It's not smart.
Welcome to like 15 years ago. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody says TMI anymore. I don't know anybody who does.
Well, I don't think she said TMI.
Old people. She did.
Oh, did she? I don't remember. I knew it was something to that effect, but whatever. But she's the only one that actually, you know, whenever she's on screen, she at least portrayed something different than.
Also, the dropped plot point where she's like, I can't have children.
Yeah, that never ever gets furthered on.
I hate everything because of that. Like, literally, it's dumb. It's like, oh, okay.
What?
What? Okay, cool. No, I hate it because of that, because I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay.
Stop moving it.
Okay. I'll stop.
What?
It felt so like out of nowhere, like, I can't have kids.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, my family can always be your family," and you're like, "Yay!" Like
The one I want to reproduce and have kids, be cool genes and be cool as fuck.
yeah. Well, like the main problem, what I was hoping the show was gonna do was I was hoping that they weren't gonna stick with being like childish problems. Like I was hoping that they were going to expand and be like, which was what happened with the one with Stephanie where she was like, I can't have kids. I was like, oh, okay, let's elaborate on that. No,
No, she just kind of goes about her life.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, great. But then it always went back to childish things like, oh, you're not supposed to be hanging at their house. Like, oh, except for the parents are just more involved than before. Because at Full House, the formula used to be, we're going to do something bad, and then we're going to get caught.
And then we're gonna stern talking to. At least I don't fucking use the goddamn music cues.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. And it didn't really. I had high hopes for it that it was going to be something more than what it did turn out to be.
I
And it was
didn't.
nothing but cameo, childish problem, cameo, Fernando is a fucking annoying asshole. Same thing with fucking Ramona. Fuck Ramona too.
And then children only scenes, and I was like, I hate everyone. I want to kill everyone. See, it's funny, it's cute and funny because Max is 7, so he can yell his lines and not act. Therefore, good.
Holy chalupas.
And then parents are like, hey, don't be so harsh on it. That part's for kids. Like, kids don't relate to kids on TV.
Nope. I just don't. I didn't.
It's weird how some shows get it and some shows are like, how do we fucking write kids?
I don't.
They have this fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah, I don't. Holy chalupas at everything. Everything.
I know my bad words. And they're like, Donald Trump's like, yeah, what an easy blow.
Yeah, right? Like, great. Awesome. Cool.
Like, haha, it's not clever, it's just kind of weak.
Yeah, it's not funny. It's something that people have done before.
It's dumb people's jokes.
Yeah. Like, of course.
We're not fucking dumb. Fuck you.
That's all I really have to say about this thing.
patronizing nostalgic bullshit that has no fucking purpose existing. There's no fucking reason. There's probably not any fucking redeeming qualities that I can fucking get. Macy Gray exists. She hates her life. Fucking everything about this. There's a few episodes just like, oh yeah, look, the parents, they're doing things. And
okay, I take that back. I do have one joke that I actually did laugh at. And that's the one with Macy Gray and Kimmy Gibbler, and she's like, I liked your parade. That one was a good joke. That one was pretty good. Because you couldn't really do that with anybody else. And I liked it. That one's one that I actually did chuckle a little. I didn't laugh, I chuckled. I was like, aha, funny, cool. So, there's that. You didn't turn it off or turn it down. It's gonna do it again.
somebody's an asshole, and I swear to God, if Brain calls, fuck him.
Anyway, so yeah, it was just a jumbled up cameo mess. That's all it was. That's all it ever will be. Unless I'm gonna watch.
Nobody's character development actually went anywhere.
No.
They just kind of fall apart at the seams.
Yep.
Everybody just kind of goes,
Well,
and that's the joke, and that's the writing people. That's what you came for.
Well, not only that, but I do have to say, fuck Ramona. Fuck Ramona too, because she's like, oh yeah, I get the one bedroom because I'm a girl. And you're like, oh great, yeah, because you deserve it.
I deserve the bigger one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're just being a little fucking cunt.
If it was me, I would put the two people in the biggest room. If you had to put two people in one room, why would you not put them in the bigger fucking room? Instead, you give her the fucking bigger room, and then she's like, I'm gonna paint it the flag of my people, and you're like, just stop it. It's so annoying. That's what irritated me the most, is that with Fernando and Ramona, all it was Latin, we're Latin, and you're like,
I'm gonna speak Spanish.
yeah, and you're like, oh, go fuck yourselves. How about that? Go fuck yourselves, because it's so fucking annoying. It's annoying.
There's too many white people around here, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, fuck you.
And you're not entertaining. Neither one of you. At all. I could respect a different, like a Latino that mentioned it every once in a while, but literally it's like, I'm gonna paint my wall the color of my people. And you're like, oh, so you're a stupid bitch. Cool. Awesome.
You're 13, you can't be harsh on them. Yes, I can.
Yeah, fuck that.
The writers know better. Also, I hate children.
Oh.
I hate children in any media. Because it's fucking gross, disgusting, and they're usually bad.
So at the end of the day, what are we gonna say about this? I know exactly what you're gonna say about this.
Oh, is there any achievements? Any good things out of this?
No.
Oh, nope. No, I think it existing is pretty much its worst downfall.
Well, it existing is an achievement in itself.
No, it's not.
Yes, because
Producers recognize nostalgia.
Well, I guess that's true.
They understand that. They understand what they can milk. That's why Space Jam 2 is coming.
Oh yeah, I guess. So,
I hate it. I hate it with everything. It's everything that I hate. Because by and large, storytelling wise, you literally do nothing with the characters. They fall flat. They just kind of, that's a thing. Is this what the kids are into, DJ? Bay. Okay, cool, great.
Hey.
Can we not? Stephanie even acknowledges that. She's like, can we not use that word anymore now?
Yeah.
Good.
Because it's stupid.
And then Kimmy's like, I'm eclectic and weird. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's it. That's all your character is. Stephanie just is better. They really still degraded her, but she's better.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, it can't be the worst possible thing in the universe because, like, it literally, as a show, it still functions to be, well, here's a story, but it's very poorly executed.
Yeah.
It's not incomprehensible like some garbage that I've actually watched, but...
The Room.
So you haven't fully watched that?
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I've seen snippets.
Yeah, everyone's seen snippets. Everyone knows the meme movie.
Yeah. We should watch that one time.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't want to see what So's ass.
It's also... oh, gross. But like...
I said don't, by the way. Just in
Of course.
case.
It's also like, the thing is that that's why I don't like dramas. That's the only thing you have to work on, and you fucked it up. Like, maybe like with like supernatural, sci-fi, anything else, it's the reason why I do like my things, like my fantasy escapism, my far off dramas and stuff like that, is because it doesn't focus on writing as much. Okay, it doesn't focus on mundane bullshit that literally you can poke holes in for any modern person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you're doing less world building, you're doing less fucking establishing, you're doing less everything. And that's why I don't really like mundane shows that often. And when I do, I'm like, dude, this is really good.
Yeah.
It's just not painful to sit through, you know. There's a lot more to it, and I feel that seems to be standing the test of time. That's something that people need to get through, is just like, it doesn't excuse it at all, but you seem to give it a pass because, oh, it's family fun entertainment. Yeah, so's The Incredibles, but that's actually well done.
Yeah.
Holy shit, weird.
Lion King is a family thing.
Well, it's Hamlet, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And it's fine. It's completely fine and fair by today's standards.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of the things that just like, oh, okay. And the argument of watching a decent show or an arbitrary show that literally does nothing with its plot, yeah, there's an argument. Watch better things, because you know better things exist. If you know it sucks, watch better shit. Fuck you. And the thing is, I can probably give this a 2 out of 10. Because I was like, structure-wise, it's like, okay, cool, 2 out of 10. Because there are things that will probably come up in my lifespan that will be a fucking warrant any less. And I would rather reserve that time for those.
Yeah.
Because 0 out of 10 means you failed on every aspect of being a movie.
Or a show.
You failed on storytelling, you failed on writing, you failed on characters, you failed on fucking cinematography, you failed on framing, you failed on everything. And there are movies that reach that point.
Yeah.
But you need to make an actual effort. This did use a little bit of effort, as much as you'd like to hate to say so. It did use a little bit of effort. They paid somebody.
Yeah. Well, I agree, because it's not like it's the worst thing ever. Was it good? No. Far from.
And the thing is, I could probably say the same thing about Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory is fucking awful. There's nothing but references, and it'd probably be a 1. But obviously it'd probably be a 2, because I hate it so much, is because the vitriol of just references, which this show fucking does.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do it as bad as Big Bang Theory or Family Guy. References for the sake of references are not jokes. Just saying A Tale of Two Cities is not a joke.
Yeah.
You can't have that. That's obviously not it.
Alright, I think that pretty much covers
2 out of 10.
covers that.
Alright, there's my hate and vitriol. Gotcha.
Yay. Alright, guess it's time for mine. So would you like to do my synopsis, please?
Okay. I'm gonna get the ear right, at least. Yeah. Okay. So, I gave you, Fate Zero to watch.
Yes.
Which came out after Fate Stay Night, which is held as a very good story. It's more shonen than anything. So, no. Fate Zero is the prequel series that came out afterwards, because everybody's like, oh man, this is really good material. Wonder what the source was, or what the previous one was. So it's alright. It goes through all of it. So the thing is that the Holy Grail War happens, and the Holy Grail War, which, Jesus Christ, it's just all explained in the first episode, is essentially there's 7 classes dispersed by 7 masters, 7 summoners, that will summon heroic spirits. These heroic spirits can be any being from time, from past legends, and fictional legends as well. That wasn't clearly displayed, but not in this series. But yeah, no, it's past legends, whether they be fictional or not.
Okay.
And they fight to
claim the Grail.
Claim the Grail. Fight for their master, and it grants the wish of the master. The 7 classes that exist are Rider, Saber, Assassin, Caster, Berserker, and Lancer.
That's 6.
Archer.
Archer is 7.
I didn't say Lancer. Yeah, Lancer and
Yeah, you
Archer.
didn't say Lancer.
Lancer and Archer. Yep. They all get abilities based on these classes and other such things. There is a lot of fucking story to this. There's a lot of characters that you need to go through in order to understand the plot. Break it down, but that is the most basic, simplistic way I can do this. And the best thing about it is that it goes very much into detail of these things. So I have a list of characters right beside me, as well as any further plot details that I have missed. Because plot, yes.
There's just tons of characters in this.
And there's tons of stuff to take in.
Yeah.
The reason last time, I will actually say this, the reason last time I told Kalvin not to watch fucking Rin's Big Adventure.
Which I did anyway, just because, but...
Rin's Big Adventure literally only establishes, hey, what was that person doing in the sequel series that came before this? Because everyone loved that one.
Oh.
So,
Is she like the winner of that?
She's the one who summoned Saber again.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone refers to each other by their classes, because with the spells that are being summoned, they 1 don't have future shock, 2 know how to actually work things so that they're not fucking confused, 3 they do have extensive knowledge, at least in some way, shape, or form. So any legends, if they were to catch their name,
They would be able to know what kind of powers they have, what they can do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why legends stay legends, and that you say class. So that's why if you're confused on why we say classes, we do say classes because. All right. I guess impressions first. Fuck you.
It's very slow the first couple episodes. Very slow.
It's a lot. It's a fucking plot dump.
Yeah, it's nothing
Exposition
besides.
dump.
Yeah, it's nothing besides. Here's what the Holy Grail War is. Here's how it works. This is what we are. This is what we do, and they introduce you to basically all the characters throughout the entire thing. So,
is it slow because you thought it was an action anime?
no, it was slow because they didn't really do a lot in the first couple episodes. It was nothing besides.
It's a lot of talking and establishing. So I don't think it's the worst.
But it's slow.
Yeah.
You just feel like you drone on. And not only that, but the first episode is an hour long, compared to every other episode after that is 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even after the first episodes, they didn't finish explaining everything. After an hour, they weren't done.
Yeah, because you know what? You don't throw your your full hand of cards on the table.
Well, I understand that. And that's, but that's why it's slow. Because
it's
instead
almost
of it
like,
being like, okay, let's understand.
from what I understand, it's almost like also watching like somebody once compared it to. I was on an anime forum. Someone once compared it to Game of Thrones, and the fact that there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of shit to establish, a lot of stuff.
Right.
There's a few action scenes, but there's a lot of shit to establish, a lot of talking, a lot of politics, a lot of this.
Well, yes.
And it makes it slow because we've been trained in this modern day and age to have explosions, 3 seconds, boobs.
Well, no, that's not why I'm saying it's slow.
No, I know. I'm just saying that that's honestly something that you have to consider.
And the reason I say it is slow is because it takes a lot to explain. And not only that, but you're listening to it because I'm assuming that you're not going to watch the dubbed version.
Can I say something first before we start?
Yeah.
as a preface for the entire podcast as a whole, everyone listening, the podcast is not a substitute for the media. We will be caught talking out of context. We will probably try and make references and probably make you understand. But it's a weird thing that you can't fully understand it. Like some of the
We're
things,
not going to sit here and we're not going to tell you everything inside. We're not going to ruin everything for you.
not like the first episode kind of thing.
Where we've got to kind of... We're not here to substitute it. You are to watch it yourself to get that same kind of mindset. Now,
we are
whether you
almost-
agree with us or not...
is also the fun interaction part. Now, however, you can listen to us and be there. However, if you are confused, this is an audio-only podcast.
Right.
So, the weirdest thing about it is that our only conveyance is our words.
Yeah.
If this was a video podcast and everything, and we had like special effects and we did editing, we'd obviously show video clips to show these things happening, and then you could have a more full understanding. Whether you're an audio or visual person or a do-it-yourself person.
Right.
We are supplementary. I mean, we do give our thoughts, but it's still supplementary. And there are some things that we have reviewed that even if you've given it a bad score or I've given it a bad score, there are things that you should experience just because. Right. Now, we're not going to go and add this new thing to the show kind of thing, but I'm just saying, like I said before anything is said, I would still recommend this show no matter what the fuck comes of this to anyone. Regardless of how you think it is or how I think it is, it's one of those things that needs to be seen because this is intelligent as fuck.
Right. Okay, let's get back on track.
Okay, impressions.
Great. Very slow to begin with.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Very slow to begin with. And not because I need explosions every 8 seconds, okay?
Okay. No, it's completely fair and fun.
It's just a lot of the times when you haven't seen the first one, it's hard to grasp onto right away because you're like trying to understand it, because what they do is they're like, here's this person, and then they explain a little bit of the Holy Grail War, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you see, like with the names of the families, well, I didn't really grasp on how they did certain things because of family orientation or...
The thing is that doesn't matter because the previous one is a sequel. Everyone who dies now is dead later.
Well, I know, but I didn't know if it was regardless of the families or whatever. Anyway, it was very slow to begin with, period.
Yeah, it really was. It's a lot of
slow.
Establishing. Like, people say that there's a shit ton of things for Game of Thrones.
It's a lot of things to latch on to in the first couple episodes. So before you even get really into it. So that's probably what's going to turn on a lot of people right away. But
actually, okay, no, we're good.
It is really worth it. When I started getting into it, I was really into it.
Okay.
A lot of the characters were different. I didn't really feel like there was one that touched a certain niche that was already touched by another player or another
writer, another person.
That they weren't like stepping on each other's toes, or they weren't
filling stereotypes just because they wanted fan service.
Right. And they do some things where like I applaud because not a lot of people would do that. And I'll get into those a little bit later. So my first impressions were slow, but if you stick through it past the first couple episodes, it's really worth the watch because it's very entertaining to watch the way that the characters develop and how they react. Because I
even think the establishing information is something interesting to hear.
Right.
Like, yes, it's textbook lay down, fuck you, but like, it's still interesting. It's like, this is really developed.
Well, not only that, but I thought it was going to be literally when I started watching it. I thought it was going to be like Hunger Game-esque. I thought that people were going to go immediately after each other and they were going to kill off a couple people, and they don't.
No, it's
right
smart.
Away. Yeah. Like, I don't think even a character dies until episode, like, 14 or 15. Seriously.
No.
Well, I mean, there's people that die, but not anybody important.
I think it's like episode 9 someone dies first.
No.
Well, okay, important characters.
Well, no.
No.
Who?
Caster Summoner.
No, he doesn't die until episode 14.
No, not him. The part where he kills children.
Oh, yeah. That's different. Well, great. Thanks for ruining that.
You're welcome. That's the first time he's introduced, and that's...
Well, I understand that, but, well, he doesn't kill children right away.
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah.
No. the first people he killed that you see are not kids.
Oh yeah, that's right. He kills family members
Yes.
and then captures.
And then he still has a captured kid.
Yes, he's like, hey, that's pretty good.
So those are my first impressions. Were going to be Hunger Games, Hunger Games, Hunger Games, Hunger Games. That's what I thought I was going to get. And I'm happy that it was not that. It doesn't fill that Battle Royale-esque. It doesn't fill that kind of Hunger Games type feeling. I mean, it has that kind of mentality to it, but that's not how it is portrayed, which is what I enjoy about it.
It's all about execution.
Right. So let's get into some of these characters. Okay, so we have, I don't know how to say his name correctly with my cold.
Which one? Okay. Kitsurugu.
There you go.
Emiya.
He...
Actually, looking at the wiki, I did find out something nice. Like, he's voiced by Leon. Matthew Mercer. In the
Yay!
dub. Does that mean you should watch the dub? Probably not.
I'm still gonna do it. I gotta go back and look at it. Listen to him now. Yay, I'm excited.
Probably the other people are not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he is basically, I'm gonna go down as he's a summoner. He summons Saber.
We'll name them by class, and we'll always name them by class because saying their names, everyone's names, is a fucking mouthful.
Right. So he summons Saber.
Seba.
It's Saber.
Fucking Dallas.
He basically, the way that I looked at, I thought he was going to be the main character, which he is in a sense, but he's not.
He is the main protagonist.
Right.
He is a main character.
Which
there are many protagonists, there are many antagonists,
but they all
have their own motives.
They're all equal.
Depthful, and
the reason I say it, which I want to preface before I go into these, that there were none that were. I mean, obviously there were some that were evil.
Grossly flat.
Right. They were not flat, and everybody had a reason for what they were doing, except for maybe one character, which we'll get into.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
And so you never know who's really gonna win. So usually my main problem with a lot of stuff is like, I'm the main character and I'm gonna win, and that no matter what. And this one, I thought
he's such a cold, deadless stare, and it's fucking
he doesn't
great.
fucking care, which is awesome because they're all different in different ways, and there's different reasons for each one to win.
He's not like benevolent king.
Yeah, he's not like I'm gonna win because I'm the main character, which is what bothers me. Okay, so he is like a mage hunter. He hunts mages and kills them. Basically, that was his job.
Yeah.
And
which you don't really fully find that out till way later.
Well, you do once he starts shooting.
Well, I mean, his title.
Yeah.
Well,
no, they go over his details.
A little bit.
Well, they do.
Not too much till way later.
Well, they just say he's a mage hunter.
Yeah.
And so he's a ruthless kind of mercenary. You know,
he's kind of like a very cold, senseless Punisher, and I kind of love it.
Right. And then we have Irisville, who is like his wife, basically. He has a kid with her.
She's a homunculus.
Yeah, a homunculus who... Should I or should I not say what she really is?
No, leave that for later.
Okay.
Okay. Because that's just a lot of this fucking story is like there's just so much you can't reveal about the characters.
Right.
Like it is essential to the plot. Way later on, it's like holy shit.
So,
she's left in charge of Saber.
Basically, he's using her as like to think that she's the summoner for Saber.
Yeah. So he can go off and fuck around, and nobody thinks anything of it.
Well, they figure it out. It doesn't really become a thing, but he uses it for a while. And
pretty much anyone who figures out, like, immediately he just destroys their ass.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So then we have Saber. Seba. Who is, she's just...
It wasn't revealed until later, and I think we, in order to explain
whenever I reference to a character, should I just say who they are?
Saber would probably be better. Well, because later on in the story, it's a big part of the story that their identities are hidden through most of the story.
Okay.
But do you want to say that now, or do you really want to say King Arthur and then like, oh man, I did it?
Oh no.
Well, the thing is that she kind of gives herself away the most often because she is King Arthur. She is the knight. She is bound by honor. She will introduce herself. Saber is King Arthur, which they drew it as Arturia Pendragon.
Yeah. So she's actually a girl.
Yeah, it's actually she. And it's like, oh, well, I thought it was always a man. Like, this was actually addressed in writers' backstories. Like, I thought it was a man. There were discrepancies in history textbooks versus what they summoned.
Right.
Which is, that's just everyone's perception. Which they made a good point, is they wrote it off as, people aren't always right.
Right.
I mean, these stories are passed down for millennia. They could get some details wrong.
Right, which I liked. So we have Saber, who's the Saber class, obviously, and she's considered the strongest.
Saber just means sword. That's it. You just use the sword. It's like the sword master. Yeah. She's considered one of the strongest. Yes. One of. In this entire war, holy shit. All of these legends are fucking rad as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not know them personally. You do. Two of them I can probably name that you don't know.
Which two?
Diamond and
which
Assassin.
Lancer and
Assassin.
So you never really find out who Assassin really is.
No, that's I'll actually explain that one once we get to Assassin.
Okay. Anyway.
Because it's a legend. It's the reason behind the legend.
Okay. Well, let's just keep going. So we have Kiri.
Kire.
Kotamine. See, I can't with my
which
he's like he's first of all he's the summoner of Assassin.
What? No.
Yes, he is.
Is the master of Assassin. Oh, summoner. Yeah, I thought you said
he's the summoner of Assassin.
Yeah.
And what's kind of neat about him is he doesn't really...
He's under the church that's supposed to be the mediator for the Holy Grail, but they decided to make him summon Assassin because it would be really beneficial, and he is fucking ruthless. He's the church's attack dog.
Basically. Which is also, what I kind of like about him is he's very sneaky, because in the beginning he's not under the protection of the church right away.
Yeah.
He sends Assassin to kill somebody else, and Assassin fails.
I'll explain these plot points and why Assassin.
And then he seeks mediation under the church. Well, that's when you kind of find out that Assassin isn't just Assassin, he's Assassins. There's multiple.
You want to talk about Assassin?
Yes.
Okay. Holy shit. Assassin. Okay. Assassin is... Yeah, they got multiple people to voice Assassin. Okay. Assassin is actually the reincarnation of the head of the Assassin Order. Hassan-i-Sabah, which I'm probably butchering, is a moniker that was held up by a group of assassins. The legend goes is that people did not know who the original Hassan-i-Sabah was.
Oh.
The thing is that, nobody knows who it was, but they know that it was many. Because there were many different things that used the same mask and wear the same garb in order to take out the same things, and they were all under a collective order.
Oh. Okay.
So, that is why Assassin doesn't die. Assassin is many. Yeah. Assassin is the shadows.
Yeah.
Is everything.
So which was pretty cool, because pretty much all they use Assassin for is to spy on the other contestants.
Yeah, they literally use Assassin like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in all Fate lore, which there's a lot more, because, oh my god, the Fate lore is absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot. The Assassin and the Caster are almost always the worst.
Oh.
Yeah. They never win because they usually suck, and the person they usually get sucks.
Oh, sad.
Because Caster, the reason why, everyone usually has some type of casting capability, magic capability. Yeah. The Assassin is literally stealth, and there's not much to it.
Oh.
Usually assassins are very weak because they need to sneak. Usually other people can sense the assassin coming, so they're dead. Caster is just magic, where everyone else has magic capabilities, they just have magic. And I think only one class is weak to magic, and it's like slightly weak to magic, is Saber, but that's about it.
Oh.
Slightly.
Gross.
That's it. There you go, there's your breakdown.
So then we have...
Okay. Tokiyomo Tosaka, which is the head of the Tosaka family. A master of archer. which is fucking rad because I do love Archer.
I like that show too.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. He's pretty much like, he's kind of like cooperating with the church.
Right, he's working with Kyrie.
And because essentially he's like, I want to win this war. And he has very strong connections. It's a lot of head families battling with each other that makes this fucking war almost fucking immeasurable in its fucking scale.
Right, yeah. And he's kind of one character I didn't really care for because he doesn't really do a lot. He just sits behind the screen scenes and goes do things.
Yeah, but he's very manipulative because of that. He's just manipulative.
Right.
He's the father of Rin, which... Rin's Big Adventure. Oh, god damn it. There's Aochoi Sokka, which is the mother of Rin. That's it. Cool. Awesome. Which... No, he's not even here. Yet. Risei Kotsamine, which is just the old priest.
Yeah. No mediator.
I'm running through it because there's so many fucking characters we have to run through. He's just the old priest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not simplifying it. He's the old priest. He's fucking 80 years old, and he's like, oh, okay.
He's the mediator, right?
Yeah, he's the regulator. Waver Velvet.
I like Waver Velvet.
Which is the summoner of Rider.
Yeah, he's third generation mage who wants to show everybody he has talent.
So he's a prodigy in the school of magic and everything. So
necromancy.
So he's like, all right, cool. I want to be in the Holy Grail War. He's like one of the biggest outsiders of the Holy Grail War, and they make a point of that. Is that he's like 12?
No, he's
like 15.
Yeah, something like that.
And he like summons Rider because he steals. When you summon, you need a piece of the hero that you have that you're going to summon.
Right.
Otherwise, a random summon will be assisted to you, and they might not even be classed well. That's how someone ended up with William Shakespeare.
Ha!
As caster. Yeah.
That's funny.
Writers usually become casters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. So Waver does summon Rider.
Yeah.
I think we should get to the summons more often later. But Waver is fucking, oh my god. I fucking love Waver. Like, he's this uptight kind of like prick. He's like, oh, come on, don't fucking do that. Ah, jeez.
Stay busy, yeah.
Bilbo's a good recommendation for how he is. It's like he has his order, he has his things that he wants done. But of course he summons a very bombastic summon.
Yeah.
Bombastic, eclectic, and excited.
Exactly.
We have Maya Hisao, and that's the assistant to Kitsurugu.
Which, all I want to say is, most useless character in this entire...
That's not entirely true because she's an assistant.
Hate her.
Why do you hate her?
Because she doesn't do anything. Every time he sends her to do something, she fails miserably. Miserably.
1.
Miserably.
The snipe to the head of the family. 2. The fact
doesn't
that she
matter.
gets
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Does not matter.
Okay.
Anybody can sit on their ass and snipe somebody. And it's not even.
You know, she fights and protects Israel.
And she almost dies.
Yeah, because fucking Kotomi Kira is fucking powerful.
Exactly.
Shit.
Whenever she does anything, she fails. The only thing she only did
really
one
powerful?
thing well, and that's it. That's it.
I think I like her. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, she's not like well fleshed developed or whatever.
I don't care for her. Every time you see her, it's just like, oh, okay, what's she gonna fuck up now?
Natalia.
Natalia. Oh, I love Natalia.
I love Natalia. She's so cold.
It's so sad though.
Oh my god, I don't even really want to talk about her because she's fucking heart wrenching. She's cold. And
basically, she's the mentor to Kitsuru.
Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking love her. She's fucking rad. Like, oh god. Kariyamato.
He's the summoner of Berserker.
He's the summoner of Berserker and the one who gets maggot raped.
Yeah, he gets maggot raped.
That is the most disgusting thing that, like...
Oh, it was so hot, because...
Watching him is the most painful thing. And it's even in the exposition, it's just like, the church goes, you're a fucking disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace to the head of families and everything. The fact that you're related to the Tosaka family is even fucking disgusting. But in order to save this niece that you love of that family, because they threw her into the maggot pit.
Yeah.
They were like, in order to save her, throw yourself in.
Yeah.
And then summon Berserker.
Yeah. if you could summon somebody and win the Holy Grail, we'll release her.
We'll release her and make everything alright.
Right.
But this maggot pit essentially is like for people who have magic or don't have magic prowess.
Yeah.
It will infest you with magic prowess.
But you'll die. It kills you.
It's slowly killing you because you're having like these maggots eat you out and give you magical prowess.
Eat you out.
Yeah. But it's so fucking great.
Yeah,
it is the
it's
best.
so disgusting though. Just to watch.
It's painful because like he fucking goes through so fucking much to the story. Like every time you see him on screen, he is fucking like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Like one eye whited out. He's got his, like you'll see bugs crawl through his face.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, but awesome. So who do we have next? We have
Rinosuke.
yeah, Rinosuke, who is the summoner for Caster, which I really enjoy him. Here's why I enjoy him.
Because he's a psychotic murderer, and he didn't
His
know.
entire thing is he's a fucking serial killer. That's his whole thing. And he accidentally summons Caster. He doesn't even mean to.
Because they do give the reason. Because he has magic in his blood.
Well, right, yeah.
If you have magic in your blood, you can summon.
Right, but he wants to summon demons and not necessarily...
He didn't know that he was summoning for the Holy Grail.
Right. And so he summons Caster. Now the best thing about him is he murders people and he's like drawing on the floor with his foot. Or what you think is his foot.
It's like, oh, well, throw that disembodied foot out of the way. Cool, I want to
he-
summon demons.
Yeah, he wants to summon demons, and then he tied up this kid to feed the demon in case the demon wanted something to eat. So he made the demon, or he tied the kid up.
Summons Caster.
Summons Caster.
And Caster's evil.
Caster's like, oh no, like goes down and he's like, here, if you want to leave, walk right
Like,
through
the
that
thing
door.
is, it's so neutral when he comes up. He's like, yes, you've summoned me.
Yeah.
And he just kind of goes up. He's like, oh man, I was hoping for a demon.
Oh well.
Well, I mean,
If you're hungry, here's this kid.
do you want to kill kids today? Caster just kind of looks at him like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to eat fucking kids. Let's do this. And
Well-
fucking black tentacles fucking grab the
hold on.
child.
Like, what he does is that he goes down and he unties this kid and he's like, hey, it's okay now, you can leave. Looks right through that door, the exit's right over there.
Yeah, the Caster does.
Right. So, of course, the kid's crying, runs to the door, opens the door, sees the door that leads outside with all the light, and you just see him start to cry. And then all of a sudden, these tentacles come out and grab the kid and kill him, tear him
Yeah.
apart. And then he's like,
Give him that.
fear is best when it's fresh. And he's like, sorry.
And then all fucking Udi is just like, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking odd. This is one of the main reasons I really like this, is I don't like it when shows hold punches. He literally goes through the entire series, as long as he's alive, killing kids. And they don't even, like, it's just a known thing. He just kills kids. And you're
I mean, it's not edgy to be edgy, but it's like, no, okay. Yeah, you're bound to find a murderous summer psychopath with
Right.
magic in his blood. You're fucking bound to do it.
sick.
It's like, oh my god.
I was like, oh, holy shit, but thank you for not holding back. You know? Because, like, a lot of the times they're like, I kill women, and that's the worst thing you do. But he kills children. Children. Only children.
I like
that point.
I like the Fate series take on Jack the Ripper. I can tell you about that later. But he's the best assassin. He's fucking rad.
Okay, so let's move on to Caneth. Okay. Caneth, who is the summoner of Archer.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the summoner of Archer.
The reason-
No, Lancer. He's Lancers. Sorry.
Yeah, Lancer.
Lancer.
The reason the Caneth Elo Meloe Archibald has this weird symbiotic relationship. When you summon, it's not necessarily one-to-one. You can set different alternatives.
Yeah.
For Berserker, when he was told to summon Berserker, he was like, all right, put this into your spell. And what it does is it takes away fucking their sanity for more power.
Yeah.
When they do that for Caneth Elomoe Archibald,
He doesn't hold the mana.
he literally controls the servant, and he knows his wife is a better tank of mana.
Right.
So he's like, how about you hold the mana that can also fuel the summoner, the summon. So they're like, okay, yeah, Lancer, why don't you do that? Why don't you take mana from my wife instead?
So that's what they do, which is neat. So then we have, after that, Sola Ui. I don't know. I fucking have no idea.
Sola Ui Nuaba Re Sophia Ri. That's the wife. It's the wife of Kenneth.
Oh yeah.
Sola.
I remember.
Sola Ui.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Then Zokan.
Yeah, no.
Zokan Mato.
Yep, Zokan Mato is the
head of the Mato family.
Yeah, the head of the Mato family. He was one of the original 3 Magi to propose the Holy Grail system. Being the designer of the command seals, he keeps himself alive by use of worm familiars. That is,
I think that's the old man.
Yeah, that's the old man.
Yeah.
He's the old fucking asshole who literally goes, "Hey, you're fucking disgrace, Caryu.
Yeah.
Throw yourself in the maggot pit."
Yeah. And he's like, then we'll talk about letting him live.
Fuck you.
So then, the servants that we have.
Alright. We have Archer. Do you want to talk about them now or later?
What do you mean?
Their identities.
We'll talk about it.
How about let's not talk about Berserker's identity?
Yeah, because that's like a big one. We can talk about their identities now. Because
Okay.
we're going down them.
Okay, Archer. Archer turns out to be summoned, of course, by the head of the Tosaka, the head of the Tosaka family, and he is Gilgamesh.
Yay!
One of the fucking most legendary fucking kings.
Who
the
wants,
king
like,
of heroes.
treasure, yeah.
Who's like the most like treasure fucking vain pompous guy, because he is the legend. Now, I'm not very well versed in Gilgamesh, is that he is like fucking almost half god in his fucking presence.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, Gilgamesh is the great half-god, half-human king born from the union between King of Uruk, Lugalbanda, and goddess Ramat Dunsun. Yeah, and that's it.
Basically, he likes treasure.
Yeah, and he's fucking rad. He's the fucking...
And the whole purpose, he's in the Holy Grail War. He just wants the Holy Grail.
Yeah, he's like, it's mine.
Yeah.
It's my treasure. Something so glorious, so pretty,
Is mine.
was probably in my treasury. Somebody took it there.
Yeah. Basically, he's like, it was mine. Period. Mine.
Lancer is Diarmud Diabun.
We cannot pronounce these fucking names.
Oh wow, I have the Japanese pronunciation. Diamududu Mudo Odina.
Great.
Odina.
Obviously.
But it's the Celtic knight of Fianna of Diarmid, which the story they actually do go back with some of his backstory.
Yeah, I mean, basically he was like, I love you, and she's already married, and then
She's married to the king, and the king
Yeah.
goes, "You trying to fuck my wife?"
yeah. So then he banishes him, but then she's like, let's run away together,
Yeah, the wife like comes
and then
out.
he's like, oh, the king's okay with it, and then he kills him.
The
king
the
kills-
wife is just like, "Let's run away with you. I'm gonna run away with you." And he's like, "I don't really know about that. I don't know."
Yeah.
And just like, "No, let's run away." Oh, he's like, "All right, let's do it." And then they start running away, and King finds him. He's like, "I'm gonna fuck you both.
Yeah.
Fuck you." That's it. That's pretty much Lancer. They do have their noble phantasms, and all the things. The noble phantasm is like their ultimate attack.
Yeah.
Their ultimate special ability that is akin to their
So basically,
class and their abilities.
Archer's was, I can take anything from my special collection and throw it at you, basically.
Yeah.
Swords, axes, spears.
Also, something to also realize is just because you use a weapon doesn't always mean that you'll get that class.
Right.
You could use a lance and be saber.
Yeah.
Your just weapon would be a saber.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's always something you should consider. Yeah.
Like Lancers was lances. Like, they all seemed pretty prepared in this one. There wasn't anyone that wasn't, besides Waver and Winosuke, that they weren't prepared.
Essentially, yeah. They
So-
didn't know. Ryder is the good, which he fucking ruins it for everybody. He's like the first to reveal his name. He's like, "I am the great Iskentar," which is the king of conquerors, the Alexander the Great.
Yeah, he's Alexander the Great.
And it's fucking rad because he becomes Ryder.
Yeah.
Ryder, the class is so fucking awesome just because you have the transportation. You have speed, you can like go whatever.
His noble phantasm is he can take you back to...
He essentially takes you back to the desert area and summons his army.
will attack you.
Yeah. But the thing is like he is bombastic, eclectic, he's interested, he's excited, and that's why he conflicts with Waver so much.
Yeah, because Waver's like calm and Ryder is not.
He's like,
Ryder's
hey,
like, let's go kill some shit. Let's go take over some stuff. Let's go watch some
let's
things.
go conquer some things. Dude, this looks like a cool video game.
Yeah,
Can I get
look at this shirt.
t-shirt?
Oh, I need pants. Like,
Hey, can I have pants? Can we go outside?
yeah,
He's a dog. He's fun.
basically.
Yeah, he's fun as shit.
So then we have, after Ryder, we
forgot to mention some about the summoning skills, but we'll get into that later, I guess.
well, once we go through them all.
Yeah. We have Castor, which is Gilles de Rise,
Which I had no idea who the fuck he was.
commonly known as Bluebeard. He was okay. The thing was, is he was one of the people who followed in after Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
But he was later found out to have been sacrificing children for witchcraft.
Oh.
Yeah.
He,
He was like completely like murdering and sacrificing people. He was burned at the stake for witchcraft.
yeah.
Joan of Arc was burned at the stake for
Being a woman.
yeah, being a woman, a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
And his noble phantasm.
Butchering that.
What?
Fucking Jeanne d'Arc.
Jean d'Arc.
Yeah, Joan of Arc.
Yeah. And then his noble phantasm is a book that gives him unlimited mana.
Yeah, that's fucking rad.
I was like, oh. Basically, I think that he would have been the strongest of them all, if not for.
They all had
Lancer.
like. The thing is he had a shit ton because of that book.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, sure, I'll summon disgusting, horrible beings of witchcraft and witchery, and this is like the deep, dark, black magic witchcraft. Like, holy shit.
Like tentacle monsters and porn.
And like eldritch abomination, horror, fucking disgusting.
Like he was.
And I love it.
And it gave him unlimited mana, which was fucking.
Also, they did design him cool.
Well,
He has the big buggy eyes.
every time I saw a character in this, I saw Chameleon, and not for a good reason. The only reason I like I had no problem on Castor because that was the whole purpose. But like sometimes I would look at Ryder head on when he would face the camera, and I'm like, ew, he's like part Castor.
No, I didn't see that. Okay, I don't really know what you fuck you're talking about, but alright.
Sometimes he would have the buggy eyes, and you're like, ugh. I'll show you.
We're not talking about Lancer.
No,
Berserker.
we could talk about Berserker, but we're not giving away his identity because that's one of the big things.
He's a big fucking guy clad in fucking armor,
And anything can be his noble phantasm. That's his noble phantasm. Is he can make anything.
He has
noble
3.
Phantasm. Oh yeah, he has 3. So Ryder has 3.
Yeah, he has a lot. Literally, it's because he lost his sanity, he's mostly rage.
Yeah.
Berserker most of the time uses fists, but he can use any weapon he wants.
Yeah, like a tree or a light post or a plane.
Well, due to the summon. I mean, like, he can summon his sword, or he can just be like, I use my fucking fists.
Right.
But no, there's a lot there. It's fucking rad. I love his shit. But no, he's very prevalent throughout the series, but he appears as much as Kiryu. Is that Berserker lives like almost the summons are not completely under the control of the summoner.
Right. They can come and go whenever they want.
Unless they use all the command spells.
Which is something else that we have to discuss, because we're done talking about everybody because we already talked about assassin.
That's on easy.
So then, whenever there's a summoner, they get 3 command spells, which no matter what, like if they say I command you, it uses one of their command spells and they have to do it. Whatever
there's 3 different levels for each of the command spells. It's like one's like an inclination, one's like an inclination, one's a leash pull, and one's a you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but you don't get those command spells back.
Yeah, unless you do certain things, which we'll discuss.
No, that's not even like an unless thing. That's literally exceptions by the mediator, by a referee.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, all right. So now we got through the characters. Do you want to discuss the ending? I mean, do you want to fucking expand?
Well,
upon
let's
this?
expand. Okay. Because we can't really talk about the ending until we get through everything.
Oh my god, it's so much fucking fun. I like Natalia. Put it back, Natalia. Natalia. Oh my god. There's so much here to talk about because it's almost a sandbox of like just a bunch of things.
Right.
And when you think about the Fate universe, it's really creative in that very aspect because it actually doesn't go, well, I'm King Arthur and I smash shit.
Okay, so
because everyone is.
Here's what I want to talk about. Okay.
I actually wanted to still ask about the assistant.
What about her?
You seem to hate her because
she's useless.
Oh my god.
She's useless.
Because you immediately think that she's useless because she just helps out?
No. I could see, but whenever he needs her to do something, she's only completed it one time. Once.
She's not that competent. She's not like the most fucking then why
are you
she's not Coach Minakira. She's not fucking Kitsurugi. And for that very reason, she has flaws. She's not the best. But she was someone that Kitsurugi trusts.
She doesn't help.
So what? You want no failing? You want no
but
failing
I want her to
from your
actually
character?
succeed at least, once or twice. She succeeded.
Blowing up the building.
Once.
Sniper shot again.
Well, no! Those are not. No. The only time she did anything correct is when she cut Sola's hand off. That was it. I don't care that she sniped from like 50 feet away. That's nothing. That is nothing. Blowing up something, she didn't even set up the bomb.
She held her own at least from Coach Minakira.
Nuh-uh!
No. First time they encountered.
First time she encountered him, she lost. The second time she encountered him, she lost.
She didn't fucking immediately die like Idrisville would have died.
Idrisville put up a better fight than she did.
Yeah, because she's a fucking magic fucking tank.
Well, then maybe you need a magic fucking tank to fucking protect her then. Instead of somebody who's like, pew pew, I've got guns, and it doesn't even fucking matter. She didn't do anything to help. Nothing.
Well, she doesn't have the origin shot.
She doesn't, and she's so bad. I hate her. Couldn't stand her. It's like,
oh
yay, garbage! Like, she doesn't help.
There are always going to be characters that are incompetent and going to show the power of things.
Yeah, but then
the
why
scale
are you
of power of things.
Why are you going to choose somebody who literally can't do anything
Because she was helpful in everything else.
She wasn't!
No. God damn it. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not fucking competent. The fact is that he chooses somebody that he actually raised up to be competent.
Well, then he needs to raise her better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Terrible.
No fail. No fail, that's right.
That's not what I'm saying.
The thing is that they're going up against literally like fucking almost gods of fucking amazing power.
How many times does she have to fucking fail before she's like, oh, I did one thing, yay, and then she dies?
They're going against gods of power.
She does one thing right and dies. That's it.
You're not even letting me do this. Like, literally. Just because they fail in the grand scheme of the Holy War, which is fucking magic blasters of ass.
But every time she's needed somebody to save her. Every time. When she fought Kyurei, she needed fucking Irisville to save her. And then she didn't. They both lost still. But then Saber had to come save Irisville. So she wasn't even like. And then
she's there.
When she fought him on the fucking rooftop,
let's do this story-wise.
Before when she fought him on the rooftop, she lost. She threw knives, cut her in the hand, both hands, because she had two guns, and they cut her hand where she couldn't even fight. And then somebody threw a grenade in to save her, and then she escaped.
Let's think of it this way, storytelling-wise. What would have been done without her? The fact that Kitsurugi would have been able to do it all himself? Probably not, because she helped in that aspect. She helped set up things because he needed to be at a distance. He needed to get a distance.
But it wasn't even like she was.
It's not even that she's supposed to be a competent fighter. She's a setup. She's an assistant.
Care.
She's not supposed to be the better.
I never wanted her to be the best, but
she's not supposed to be better.
Something competent.
She's
and
not.
Half the time she wasn't.
She's not a fighter of mages like he is.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, you're a Target employee. Go fight a fucking war.
Okay.
You can't. You're not a fucking soldier.
You don't know me.
Fuck you.
That's not what I'm saying.
Your job is completely
different.
different.
Why are you arguing me with this?
I'm saying
you're like defending the most useless character in the entire fucking this.
But you're saying I hate her because she's useless. She's useless.
She is.
No.
She is fucking useless.
She's not a fucking. She's not that
I'm gonna go set up charges inside of a building. Wow, that sure did take a lot of effort. Oh, I gotta shoot somebody from 50 feet away. Ooh, wow, that sure did take a lot of power. Like,
you know, if this was a fucking gun anime or anything like that, where it was literally no magic, you know, she would have been useful. But the fact is, she's in a fucking magic war, and she's literally supposed to be taking things out with mundane means. That's it. She's taking things out mundane means.
She doesn't do anything well. Nothing. Period. Nothing. She does nothing well.
So what, you hate her just because she's useless? Oh,
I hate
the
her
character
because-
falls, so useless.
No, but every time they try and do something with her, it goes completely wrong, and something.
So what would you do to remedy this situation?
Well, what do you mean?
What
Like,
would you
what would
do
I
as a
do?
writing aspect to remedy this situation?
Well, at least when she's gonna be fighting somebody, at least make it where she at least kind of stands a chance. Not even like every time she's fought, she's lost. And not just
Who
like,
else is she supposed to
pew
fight?
pew, oh wow, it's gonna be a little bit. No, I mean, she basically loses right away. Every
Who is
time.
she supposed to fight?
Well, I mean, like, well, not what I mean.
Who
but,
is she
like,
supposed to fight?
If she's going up against and she has to protect, why would you entrust somebody who's supposed to be very important to you to somebody who can't even defend her?
She's not
worth
important.
anything.
She's expendable.
Well, I no, Iris.
She's an expendable bodyguard.
Well, I know that. But why would you choose? This is a very. You knew this thing was coming, right? You knew this.
Oh
whole
no,
war was coming.
yeah, she's not going to survive this entire thing.
Well, no, but like the parts where she's like, okay, defend. Every time she has to defend or to defend herself, she loses miserably. Miserably. It's not even like close to a kind of.
It's because Gotoman Akira is fucking amazingly
Or
fucking
like,
powerful.
well, not only that, but like, give her some kind of smarts to the situation. Like, instead of just going, I'm gonna shoot at him. Obviously, that didn't work the last time.
Well, obviously they kind of established that because she was trained by fucking Kitsurugu. It wasn't that she was smart in what she knew, and what she knew was mercenary work, and that's all she was.
But she didn't even do that well.
You
That's
don't
what
even
my
know
whole-
that because this isn't regular mercenary work.
When you are going, like, you have intelligence about every single person you went up against. Am I wrong?
That's entirely incorrect because you didn't know.
No.
They were trying to gather information.
I guess that's true.
Fuck
Partially.
you. Yeah.
Well, why is that a fuck you?
Because you're just like,
Why are you defending her? She's the most useless character. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Okay.
Right or wrong?
But
right
you're
or wrong?
calling her
right
useless.
or wrong? Right or wrong?
Right. But she's not entirely useless.
Yes, she
like
is.
No.
She's almost entirely useless out of this entire experience.
No. For the fucking
She does
reason.
one or two things right.
Oh
does
my
not
god.
mean that
just
she's
because you're the
justified.
worst. Like, you know what's useless? Fucking Rin. Oh, she's a child. That's who the most fucking useless person is.
But she wasn't participating in the Holy War.
Oh, okay, but still a useless character.
Okay.
But that's still an argument that you're trying to do.
No, I'm saying for somebody who is supposed to be very well trained, very well everything, something
In mercenary work. In against this war.
But even if, why are you not precaution? Why are you not? She's not able to do any job
She
she was
tries
presented
hard.
with.
She tries hard.
But that doesn't mean that she's a quality in anything.
But it's still the heart that she puts into it. She fights for.
That's completely different.
She fights for Kitsurugu. She's not the worst fucking character just because she's useless.
I never said
power-wise.
she was the worst character. I said she was a useless character.
That's what you always like come off as, though. Whenever you say useless, like, oh, nope, useless.
She is.
And you like worthless. No, fuck her. No, everything about her. No, fuck it. Just like that's not making them the worst. It's just like that's the way you convey it. Is
She's
usually
really bad.
when you convey it that way. You just have this air about you that like almost seems like you're just saying, oh no, the automatically worst character because she's useless.
She is one of the worst characters. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't provide anything to a story. She doesn't develop a character.
That's
She
why
doesn't
she's supporting.
She doesn't do anything. Does nothing. And just because she shoots one person,
She helps
two
develop.
people, or cuts off one arm does not mean that she's a valuable
She helps
person.
develop.
Not really.
She helps develop. It's almost like saying, oh man, Superman's mother's pretty useless.
Okay.
But like, that's
okay,
the point
let's
is,
put it
it's
this
just like,
way.
Superman's
So when they're
mother
gonna kill Kenneth, right, and he throws that magic contract that says, I can't kill either one of you, right? Now, what happens if he says...
that gambit would have only worked with her.
Well, no. Hold on. Where if he had put it and he's like, I won't kill her...
Or you.
Well, let's just say, I won't kill her if Lancer dies. If you kill
You
Lancer.
use your command spells to kill Lancer.
Right. Now, if he totally admitted it, where he couldn't kill either one of them, and just said, I wouldn't kill her, right?
He did. It's both.
I know, I understand. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Without her involvement, right? Without her even being there, without any of that. Any of that.
Okay.
Now, if he had said, well, I won't kill her as long as you kill him. Okay. And then he agrees. And he kills both of them anyway. There's ways around it. She wouldn't have been as necessary.
No, but the way it was done was still... It was
very smart. Yes, correct.
Yes. So, I'm not giving credit. I'm not, like, trying to say, like, oh, she's the absolute worst, but you're, like, you're harping on it so much that you mean...
I don't like her. I find her very, useless. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying...
You just seem very passionate about it because you're, like, useless.
Well, because whenever I saw her, that's literally what went through my mind. I'm like, oh, yay, she's gonna fuck something up. Like, she's in the fucking main theme, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, that's completely fair.
That's what I was saying.
And that's fair. But you were so impassioned about it that like, I was led to assume, and what you were conveying was, oh, worst character because she can't do anything in an action scene.
No. That's not what I mean. It just means, like, little things where, like, every time she tried to do something, it just went...
You probably read Mid and Spike a lot.
Probably. And it fucking... That's what irritated me. It was like, I get that, but as a mercenary, you kind of learn to be... Okay, here's what our escape plan is. Here's what our thing... Because they show that...
Preparation.
Right. Because they show that in when she's teaching, when Natalia is teaching Kitsuru how to do everything. Because when they go up to the plane, and he blows it up, and he's prepared, and he's got a boat, you know, they were prepared for that. That's what I mean. It's like, if he was going to train her, you would think that they would come up with a way, you know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be a way to kind of prepare. And a lot of times when I saw her, she did. Like, whenever she would fight, when they go and try and stop him in the forest, and then she goes to fight, she literally loses so badly, so fast. It's literally like, boom, 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 she's done. And then Irisville has to come in.
You know, what I said earlier, that preface, essentially that was like saying spoilers. Something that's really good. Go on.
Well, not really. Am I really spoiling something?
Well, I mean, like, a lot of the things, Natalia, plane.
Well, I just said...
There's a lot of things.
Well, I didn't go into...
Oh, no, I know. But it's still one of those things.
Well, all they know is there's Natalia on a plane.
Yeah.
And a boat.
Get on the boat. Don't get on the fucking boat.
And, that's just all I have to say about her. Like, I didn't find her very, like, none of the scenes I found were really, there was only one where I found her very, necessary. But, okay, so, let's talk about...
There's a lot of cast for this fucking thing.
Yes. So let's talk about, let's do it by fights. I think that's the best way to do it. Because...
I don't think we should go, like, that much. I mean, like, I just aim for preserving it, but I don't know. Fuck it.
It's hard to, like, talk about it while preserving it. Because there's a lot of things in this that are, like...
How did you think of Ryder's send-off?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
I know, it's fucking heart-wrenching, wasn't it?
I don't want to talk about it. Well, I was hoping...
I was like...
I was in his corner the whole time.
I'm fucking crying!
I know. I was like... Oh... Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because it's so sad.
With the filthy maggot rape.
That was like, oh... What happens to him?
I love that he just gets set on fire and he's like, ah! And everyone's like, it's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, who?
Kiryu?
Oh.
He gets set on fire after sending bugs.
Oh yeah.
And then he falls off the cliff.
Yeah.
Essentially the building. And he's like, oh, still up.
Yeah, he's still live.
He's like hobbling away for the last remnants of his fucking life.
And then he makes it all the way back to the estate, too.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so fucking heart-wrenchingly bad.
Oh, it's so...
Everything is just like, oh god, dude, it's written well enough that I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, there's just moments where you're like, why?
And I guess that's the power of Gen Urobuchi, isn't it?
Huh?
I guess that's the power of Gen Urobuchi, isn't it?
So, let's see. The ending. Should I just talk about the ending?
Alright.
Because it kind of like ruins who wins.
What question? Kind of?
Kind of.
What questions did you have about the ending? Because I'm pretty sure there's probably questions.
Oh, really?
Okay, cool. Honestly, really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, except for, like, is his adopted son going to compete?
Yes.
That's what I figured. Yeah. That was kind of obvious. And I know Ren competes.
What about how the won?
Huh?
How about how they won?
Yeah, like, why did she lose? Basically.
Why did she lose?
Yeah.
Because the Grail actually has a personality of its own.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to convey.
For doing that.
The Grail has a personality of its own, and it doesn't really get destroyed.
Yeah.
You can't. But literally, the thing is it's just that she let out her big attack, but Gilgamesh probably killed her in the process. In that process, remember the part where the Holy Grail can read minds and tell you what you want?
Yeah.
And Coach Minikita didn't know what he wanted?
Yeah.
Essentially granting his wish of destruction.
Oh.
And with that, because the Grail was actually brushed with Kitsurugu, made Gilgamesh alive as an added bonus.
Oh. So they both got their wish at the end.
They both got their wish.
Neat.
I'm going to explain something, but it's not necessarily a hindrance because you didn't have any questions about it.
Okay.
I'm going to remind you the words that they kept saying was the name of one servant that actually came out as an 8th class, the Avenger.
Oh.
I'm going to remind you is a heroic spirit of an old legendary tale of... I'm not exactly butchering this, but I'm essentially getting the Cliff Notes version out. Angamayu is a personification of all the evil in the world. And that was what someone summoned for the Holy Grail War. To win. Now when he was defeated, the Holy Grail absorbs the heroic spirits. Taking into account. So it absorbed all the evil in the world, tainting it.
Oh.
So every wish always has a backlash because of it.
Oh. Well.
See, and now it makes you kind of appreciate that a lot more. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because fucking Dallas is playing Fate Granddaughter and Tyler fucking loves Fate too because Fate's really good.
Yeah.
Fate's fucking damn good. Especially when you get Frankenstein in there.
Shut up.
There's actually one Holy Grail War where it's teams, where there's 14 people that summon their summoners, like summon masters, summon things, and one team versus the other. And on the antagonist side, the guy just goes, "Hey, you guys want to give me all your summons?" All right, cool.
Why?
Because he's master strategist. He's going to take all of them for his own gain and be able to strategize. And there was nothing against that in the rules.
Oh. Wait, on his team?
On his team. He took his entire team. He's like, yep, I'm going to do this.
So he has 6?
He has 6 additional.
6 additional? So
Yeah,
9?
because there's 7 casters.
Yeah.
I mean, 7
servants.
7 servants, 7 heroic spirits on his side. He took his, and then the rest of the 6 on his team.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a pretty bullshit war.
Did he win?
No, he didn't win. He's an antagonist. Antagonists don't win.
Well, sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Technically,
Of course, like this. Technically, they did win in this one.
I was gonna say, technically they won.
Yeah.
But,
Destruction, disease, fire spread.
neat.
Yeah. No, it's definitely something I love about it. Is like, oh man, the Fate universe is expansive.
Yeah.
Criticisms. Things bad.
Ugh. But you know I don't like Mario.
I know.
The chameleon look on Ryder's face sometimes drove me away.
I don't know what you're talking about for sure.
A lot of the scenes with Ryder were kind of, I like Ryder. Ryder was my favorite. For sure Ryder was my favorite. But
Everyone loves Ryder. Also, it also started Gar for Archer.
because everyone was gay for Archer, but somebody misspelled gay for Gar. So Gar now is like a synonym for like manly, like Moe as opposed to like cute, girly, cute.
Yeah.
Gar is big, buff, manly.
Is Archer?
Archer, yeah, because he's sexy. It's that bishy fucking look, man.
Ryder was sexier. That's all I have to say.
Big sexy borrow type for you, man.
Anyway,
Ryder. Seba. Assassin.
Sexy Seba.
I just like hearing him just Assassin. Casta.
Oh, there was one criticism I had that kind of.
Okay.
I started laughing at the end was when Kira is putting the head of the family down into the ground and he's reading from the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, such butchered English. Oh my God.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's not really something against it. It's really just.
Well, no, it's just something I really laughed about because, like, you know how, like, stereotypical, they're like, all the R or L's are pronounced R, and then they do it.
Retulist. I'm like, oh,
Retulist.
please.
And you're like, oh shit, no. Yep. It was one of those moments.
Yeah.
And then, let's see.
Yeah, she suffered brain damage from the choking.
I know.
She's like, well, who died? Father? Well, he better get his suit.
Yeah.
Here, let me fix that tie for you. I'm like,
Oh no. Yeah.
There's a lot for this series that I'm just like,
I know,
oh
that
god.
choking was scary though. I was like,
Everything about this movie is
I know. I
Jesus.
was like, oh shit.
Um,
And one other criticism I had was like when he signs for the fucking
contract?
no, when Ryder signs for the package that comes to the door. Right.
Yeah.
And he just hands it back and like it looks like a used tissue. And he just puts it back into the hand of the fucking
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, that's just bad animating. I was just like like it just didn't move.
Well,
and
you
it
like
disappeared.
crumple. Oh, okay, fair
And
enough.
then it was like, oh, okay.
I might have to rewatch that scene. Like, I don't know.
It's
about
so weird. Like, I just looked at it and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, there wasn't a lot, but there was just sometimes where Ryder just looked bugged as fuck. And then when he hands the paper back, were some of the ones that I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool.
No, that's good. Achievements?
Like
I don't know.
achievements. There's a lot.
Sing its praises, suck its dick.
The killing the kids. I don't like killing kids.
I like killing kids.
But
I like killing kids.
I like how they did not hold the punches. Like whenever they would, like there was a part where they go inside of his lair and there's just blood everywhere.
Hey, like Tomb Raider.
Everywhere. Okay, and all you see is a little kid's shoe, and Waver's like, oh my god. Just
Like Ryder's like, dude, you don't want to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big kid. I got my Huggies on.
Whoops! I dropped my phone.
Maybe you should stop messing with it.
I didn't want to. Did the battery fall out?
Probably.
No, it's still in there. Yes. Anyway, that was one of my favorite things was when they didn't hold back. I mean, I don't like it when they hold back for the sake of we don't want to offend anybody, and they're like,
Yeah,
fuck that.
Bethesda.
They're like, fuck
Fuck
that.
you,
Let's kill
Bethesda.
some kids, and it
We
was like,
kill some kids in fucking
neat.
Skyrim. Bethesda.
All right. So, one of my favorite parts was Kenneth. When he shoots Kenneth.
Fast wheels.
Terrible.
Fast wheels.
When he shoots Kenneth. And he basically where he loses like all of his ability to move.
And he's such a broken man. And he's just like, oh.
Yeah, he's like,
So if I sign this contract and lose everything that I've been fighting for, let me go? Yeah, sounds good.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Bam!
Yeah, and then they kill them both, and I was like, awesome! It was cool.
I like that it was like a mage's contract. Like it wasn't like a paper contract, it was like a mage's contract. Like that's cool.
Like, it has to. And then I like it when he's like on the ground and he's like, please just kill me. And he's like, contractually, I can't.
Sorry, can't. Fuck you.
I was like, okay! Shit! It was so good. There's just some parts, but they're so good at it.
I'm sorry, did your father not love you? Oh. Fuck you.
Anyway, and then I think that's pretty much it. Those were some of the good ones, like when he trades over his command spells. That was a cool moment.
What do you...
Kind of useless.
There's actually a reason why.
Why he trades them over?
Yeah.
Well, I know why.
I mean, do you? Do you know why?
Yeah, because he can't move anymore.
No.
Oh.
Why the wife wants her so badly.
No. Oh, because she loves...
But why?
Why does she love him? Oh, because...
It's a passive ability of dearmament.
Oh, yeah,
Because part of the tail is always active as a passive ability.
Yeah.
So, women flock to him and will betray anyone because of that.
Yeah. And she was gonna betray him, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And that's why,
That's why I like it. That's why I like that a lot.
yeah. Because you could tell, she was like, oh, yeah,
And then Fate Stay Night is like, action, action, action. Why are we fighting? Who has character development? Not you, not you, not you, not you? Alright, cool. Let's keep fighting.
Yay!
I think it was just the execution of the anime, not the actual thing.
The manga.
Light novel.
Light novel.
And there was a visual novel.
Visual novel.
Fuck yes.
Hey.
Which I'm not entirely sure if that's Kenobuchi's same exact thing or whatever, if he was okay with that, but whatever.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good,
I enjoyed that a lot. In addition,
a din edition. Din edition.
I do have something after you give your verdict.
Okay. Is it gonna change my verdict?
No.
Verdict.
No, I like explaining these subplots, but of course they're supplementary information. What you should only use to review this thing is the information that's given to you and conveyed to you.
Right.
Yes.
Well, anyway, so I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10, just because it was really, really good. There wasn't a lot wrong with it. And it did things that a lot of things wouldn't do.
I mean, from what you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. So.
Okay. I did want to bring up one thing. That also brought me to a really, really good, that's not what I wanted at all. It brought me to a really, really good, idea that I want to actually, get you. How about we fuck off? That's not it at all. There's one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get you your... I wanted to get your opinion and your kind of setup for if you were to get, I'll find it later. Servants. Heroic spirits. I wanted you to choose 7 classes.
7 classes.
7 essential heroes, heroic spirits.
Oh god.
I've chosen mine, and mine are fucking... I love this shit out of them because I chose them. Because one of the things I wanted to do was, I was like, alright, the one thing that has to be done is it can't be used again in the Fate universe.
Yeah, because when they die, it's done permanently, right?
No, they can be used again. Saber can be used again. But the thing was, I wanted to be like, I want you to use ones that haven't been used.
Oh.
And usually, I'm not saying for you to search up every single one, because of course you'll get plot details. I mean, if you're really interested in the universe and lore. But I did want to at least get my list out of the way, because my list is fucking great. So my Berserker is Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
Yeah. My Assassin is Arsène Lupin. Well, he's the famous literary thief, and I was like, Lupin III, because the most recent Legends Go is the most recent was Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla. Those are the 2 most recent ones.
Or assassins?
No.
Oh. I think one's a caster, right?
Yeah.
Tesla's the caster.
Tesla's a caster because he throws lightning bolts. And for some reason, Edison is a lion man.
Is a what?
A lion man.
So what does that make him?
No, he's just a lion man. Like, he literally is a lion man.
Oh.
And I don't know, but he's probably caster, maybe. My rider is Vasco Nunez de Balboa, the jackass who went to the fucking Panama and like who went to fucking like Brazil and South America, and he was like, "Yeah, I see what you're doing, Aztecs, but fuck you."
Oh.
And he just endlessly murdered, and he was considered like a big fucking prick. They actually have a monument to him, and they use him as money and currency around that area that he conquered, and just like, oh,
That's cool.
it's real bad. My caster was Nicholas Flamel.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I remember what it was is like, the thing is that you have to, when you choose your Shermans, it has to be a long historical legend, and they have to be considered legendary, not pulp culture.
Oh.
Something has to last thousands of years.
Okay. Well, because
if I-
didn't last 1,000 years.
The story is legendary. Yeah, the story of Conan. Just because it's not Arnold doesn't mean the story isn't relevant. My saber is Odysseus.
Get out.
Because fuck you. My archer is Freischütz. Freischütz is a German fucking, I think it was German or Swiss, legend, where a dude got his revolver and it had, it was 6 shots and 1 additional 7th shot. The 6 shots were all like given to him by the devil. All 7 shots were given to him by the devil. And his revolver, he loads them up, 6 shots. And he shoots, and once they leave his barrel, he can control them with his mind and they do whatever. He tracks and does whatever. His 7th shot, however, is an entire fucking solidification of hell.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, some of them get really broken. My Lancer is Guan Yu. Yeah, in the fucking romance. Nicholas Flamel, if I remember correctly, I don't. Because I remember at the time and I was like, yeah, cool. Nicholas Flamel, I kind of chose him because I was like, yep, he's a smart guy. He's a good writer. We'll get that as a caster. No, Nicholas Flamel was one of the first alchemists.
Oh.
First historical alchemist that tried to turn stuff into gold. And he was like, yep, that's what I remember. And that's my entire team. So, as an additional assignment, try and find that shit.
Oh, great.
Just come up with a team of historical figures, whether they be historical or literary.
Okay.
No, RuPaul doesn't count just because recent.
Shut up. No one knew what I was going to say. What the fuck?
No, I'm saying, like, as an example.
Well,
Don't
right.
just choose, like, Beyonce because, oh, she's
Yeah,
down around the
Beyonce.
world.
Who the fuck
Once she
picked
dies,
Beyonce?
10 years later, nobody's going to give a fuck who she is.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's pop culture. No one's going to care. It's weird. It's weird like that. Also, there is a personification of Alice in Wonderland.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Is
See, because nobody, Lewis Carroll isn't famous, the book is.
Yeah.
So they literally have Alice show up.
Neat.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Frankenstein. It's fucking good.
So what should we do next?
I don't know. What you got, Niggs?
I don't know. I tried thinking about it. I have no idea.
Nothing? Nothing. Really? I mean, I don't know.
I kind of want to stay away from predictability.
What are you going to say predictably? Jesus.
Well, anyway, go with yours. I'll figure it out.
But you'd be like, Big Bang Theory. And I'm like, I would hate you.
No.
Like, hey, what do you think of Big Bang Theory? 3-second podcast. It sucks.
There you go. Bye.
You're done. References aren't jokes.
Anyway.
You know what? I think that's appropriate. Ghostbusters.
Fuck you.
Why?
I don't want to watch Ghostbusters.
Oh, why?
Just because it's something you always wanted me to watch. And now it's just kind of like, if it's gone, I'll never want to watch it again.
God, you're a fuck.
But we'll do it.
Because you're like, it's one of those things like, oh! No, fuck that. Predator.
No, it's too late.
I don't watch
Too
Predator.
late. No, it's Ghostbusters first.
Oh, the thing that we changed our mind so much on last time,
Yeah.
for the last few times,
Yeah.
it's Ghostbusters.
We're gonna do Ghostbusters. So otherwise,
Okay, don't be a fuck about it.
I'm sorry that your pussy is bleeding. I'm sorry it hurts.
Don't sit down and be like, I hate a movie. Okay. You goddammit.
I want you to do wild arms. Which you don't know.
Thanks.
You'll get it. On your Raspberry Pi.
I haven't even gotten that to work sound-wise.
Oh, that's
Fuck you.
That's okay.
You're my new motherboard, so I might be able to emulate it.
So, that's what I want you to do. It's an RPG, but it's not very long. So, and there's not a lot of like, oh, I gotta go in and do this shit, on it. So,
Okay. Alright. What cons you go to?
you do
Yeah.
in April.
Cons to prepare for.
In April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my birthday.
In April. He said I forgot.
Almost like fucking...
I know.
I don't want to be 23.
Gay. And old.
I don't want to do this fucking shit.
Okay.
Alright, well, fuck you, bye, fuck everything. Is that a good sign-off to just tell everyone to fuck themselves?
Don't tell them to fuck themselves.
Kill themselves.
Better.
Let's kill yourself.
No, don't do that either.
Alright, bye. Bye. Say bye, Johnny. Ooh, you didn't talk Johnny this entire time. That's
Wow.
weird.
Sorry,
Oh,
Johnny.
sorry,
Say
Johnny.
bye.
Say bye. Say bye.
bye.
Say bye. Sexy. Right.